Okay, hello, people. I am making a video about the conversation that I just had with my next door neighbor while it's fresh in my head because I don't want to dwell on it. I'm going to speak about it once for now, and then I'm going to just let it go until I can figure out how to, get whatever done. So, earlier in the day, I saw her and I said, "Oh, hello, how are you?" She said, "Oh, hello, how are you?" Everything was nice. We were fine. Everything's cool. Birds are chirping, sunshine, happy day. Neighbors are out, nice day, whatever. Um, and then I noticed a few hours later, she's got her fertilizer out again. And I knew it was coming. I had a letter prepared. I did not give her the letter yet, but here's how the conversation went. I was like, "Oh, hello." She said hello back, and then I said, I don't. If you recall our conversation from last year, did you ever find out what the actual property lines were? Because I didn't really know still. And she said, "No. I told you you had to go and get a." Oh, fuck, what is it? What did she say? The words eluding me. Let me travel back. Hold on. I gotta remember this. Something survey. She told me I had to get something survey. I posted about it. I'll have to go and look. I forget what the word is. A site survey, possibly. Site survey, I believe that's it. Okay, she said, "No, I told you you had to go get a site survey." And I said, "Oh, was I supposed to do that? Or were we just going to assume that since my fence is right there, that it's likely that, it's likely that it goes straight back, not necessarily jagged and back?" And she said, "Well, nobody knows the property lines. For all we know, that fence of yours." And I interjected and I said, "Is that my fence, or is the part of it, was that your guys' fence? Because that really is the only piece of property I have. Like, I could have just had no property. And then the fence part is the only property I have, the little tiny fence part. If that's the case, fine, I'll shut the fuck up. Obviously, we got, that's what we got. That's fine. If that's the case, I'm going to make plans to probably do something with that grass, the little part, regardless." Um, so she said, quite possibly that fence of ours, because I guess it is ours, whoever had this home whenever did build it. So possibly that fence of yours could have been built on our property, is what she said to me. And I thought about that and I said, well, I was just thinking we were going by the phone pole. It seems to me like I would have a couple extra feet over. If I don't, then I would stand corrected. So I guess a site survey is going to be necessary to get her to stop fertilizing. So regardless, here's the thing. It's like, well, the time's going to pass anyways. If the site survey needs to be done, I'm not losing anything. If that truly is the only amount of property I do have, what's in the little fence, that's all I've been having anyways. That's all I've even got, because they literally fertilize up every single inch up to my garage and around everything out from that little fence, and all over up until the very point of my driveway. So what we need to figure out is, Whose property is what? Simple. We need to have clear lines, and I'll follow the clear lines. If it is what it is, then that's fine. Then I can't tell her, and I won't say anything again about her fertilizing there, because if it's clearly her property, she may do so. And I will instruct my children to kind of keep the play more over on days that she fertilizes, or like, a good fucking week or two, or ever, But, if there's a chance that we can get a little bit more healthy earth, non-toxic earth here, I'm up for the challenge of bringing that to attention. I mean, I'm I guess what you call an activist. If I can somehow get oh my gosh, I'm like holding my teacup, and I'm like, the light was shining. I'm like, I wasn't trying to, that was funny. It was like a jack-o'-lantern or something. Anyways, if I can somehow be a part of healthy earth being grown, then I'm gonna do my part, And I'm not stupid about shit. Like, if it really is all her property, like, cool, good to know. Now we know. You know what I mean? But it's always just wondering if there's more. Just simply because of the weird, the fencing and everything else. And maybe I would even repaint the fence anyways. I was thinking light pink, because it's brown now. I suppose I could go out there, but I don't want to, because she just put down a fresh coat of fertilizer. I know like a ton of people just are gonna pretend that it's safe when it's not. And that's fine. Those people exist. They really do. Hopefully less and less will continue with these practices once this is more brought to mainstream attention. But yeah, so this is going to be part 1. Part 2, we will hopefully see what the surveyor says, or what happens, or she just thinks about it. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what part 2 is about. It's going to be what happens next, and nobody knows what's going to happen next. So I'm chilling here. We're inside anyways. It's cold out. Like, I really don't, I mean, if I did find out, because that one piece is nice. It's like a whole 3-foot piece. And I did like put my little 2 cents in there where I really felt my property lines were, because I know that when I get into deep meditation and I'm protecting my house with like sage and all this, and I walk around under the moonlight, my Native American instincts really kick in, and I can walk that entire circle and it feels like home. And then there is a point where it goes, I know that's theirs. Like, I don't know, it's just instinctual. But I really enjoy doing that, especially in the summertime. I love to like, go to the 4 corners of my property. It's blessings. And I've always thought to myself, I'm like, this part really shouldn't be fertilized. So something in me was telling me that I needed to say something about it, for protection of people, children, animals, earth, and even her, and her family and everybody, this entire town, this entire state, this entire country. The less chemicals going into our precious Mother Earth, the better. Okay, we can stop this. There's nothing wrong with natural lawn. The The dandelions are what sustain very important bees, other insects. It's good for y'all. Literally, people make dandelion tea, dandelion soap. People just straight up eat the dandelions in a salad or whatever. Like, the shit is really good for your immune system and it's really good for you. So, does it surprise you that, guys in suits that are trying to tell you, hey, your lawn should look just like this. I'm going to sell you chemicals to dump. And then it's like every time it gets foggy, the chemicals are just lingering in the air, and you and your family are just breathing it into your lungs. And then they're going to tell you, oh, there's a lung infection. You wonder why. Chemicals are just unwanted. That's it. I even told her, look, I'm not trying to be a pain. I really like the whole family, I have no issues at all. I hope she knows that. I just said, I'm not trying to be a pain. It's just that I'm one of them do-gooders for Mother Earth. No, I didn't say that. I said, I'm not trying to be a pain. It's just that I have to really be concerned about my young children's sensitivity to chemicals, and that's what it is. And we're going to get it sorted out. We're going to figure it out. So, okay, thanks for tuning in to part 1. And we'll be back eventually. All right.